marriage between the widow of John F. Kennedy and the Greek shipping tycoon Onassis, the decision that shocked the United States. He was not only a shipping tycoon, he also owned Olympic Airways. After JFK's death, Jacqueline Kennedy found herself involved in a romance surrounded by rumors of greed and bad press. The story behind her wedding to Aristotle Onassis of Greece. 5 years after the death of the former president, Jacqueline tried her luck at love again, and the man she chose to marry was something of an antithesis to her ex-husband, as he had even been indicted by the United States government. Aristotle Socrates Onassis, great Greek magnate, shipping magnate, one of the richest men in the world, was considered a vulgar millionaire. He was accused of fraud in the early 1960s. The woman who had become an icon of the American dream alongside JFK would disappoint the Americans. The magnate amassed a fortune in Argentina. With only $60 in his pocket when he arrived in Buenos Aires, he first worked as a waiter and then became an entrepreneur. In the tobacco industry, he used much of his money to build an outstanding shipping fleet for the time. He started by buying old ships and using them. Now, neither the disagreement of the families nor the newspaper covers that showed an outraged press were enough to prevent the union from taking place in October 20th in the Chapel of the Holy Virgin in the private island of Onassis, the island of Scorpios, his private island in the Ionian Sea between Greece and Italy, that belonged to him. Kennedy's widow, 39 years old, while Onassis was 23 years older than her at the time of their wedding. This age difference caused more controversy around the relationship, where several even accused Jacqueline of being interested only in the tycoon's money. Aristotle's eldest son, Alexander Onassis, one of the many who disapproved of the marriage, stated, "It is the perfect union. My father loves surnames and Jackie loves money," he said. And there was also few rumors that fueled this accusation, such as the alleged prenuptial contract in which it was stipulated that they would not have children or sleep together. What a strange marriage! It would also include a clause that if the millionaire died, as happened in 1975, Jacqueline would inherit a third of the fortune. This was the cause of dispute with the magnate's daughter, Christina. Now, finally, the former First Lady and Christina Onassis, the daughter, agreed that she would pay her stepmother $26 million in addition to the pension of $250,000 annually until the day of her death, which finally occurred May 19, 1994 in New York. The decision that shocked the United States, how Jackie Kennedy and Aristotle Onassis met. Jackie Kennedy met before Kennedy's death in the fall of '63. The still First Lady had asked for a son, Patrick, who was born prematurely. The situation left her visibly affected, and her sister, Lee Radziwill, decided to take her on vacation to Greece. Now, the younger sister already knew Onassis previously, with whom she would have had a romantic relationship. The Greek was amazed by the beauty of Kennedy's wife and set out to conquer her. For this, he had to be patient, since it would take no more and no less than 5 years. After the death of John F. Kennedy, Jacqueline took refuge with the former president's brother, Bobby Kennedy, who was also assassinated. This situation made her paranoid, as she feared for her life and that of her children. So she ran into the arms of Onassis, where she could take refuge in the safety of the private island that he owned. The marriage, marked by interest, would not prosper. In fact, before his death, Aristotle Onassis was already tired of the attitude of Jacqueline, with whom he was processing the divorce, although he did not go through with it. Now, among the couple's main problems, he accused her of having excessive expenses. The Greek had mended his relationship with his previous wife, Maria Callas, who had tried to take her own life when the tycoon announced his marriage to the American. Of course, it was like a love triangle. Now, Aristotle died of pneumonia March 15, 1975, at an American hospital in Paris. Despite the rumors that surrounded the relationship, Jackie would say after his death, Aristotle Onassis rescued me when my life was shrouded in shadows. He took me into a world so I could find happiness and love. Together we lived many beautiful experiences that I will not forget. I will be eternally grateful to him, she said. And thus, in a forced manner, one of the most controversial marriages in history of the United States came to an end. And this is on tn.com. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.